I, Catalina Lloyd, straight from the 7th Annual Pet Adoption Extravaganza in Bell County Expo Center, and I am here with Cristina Patridge.
Yes, ma'am. It's a pleasure to be here.
And I'm so happy to meet you. Now, you are the shelter manager.
The new shelter director for the Bell County Animal Shelter.
Okay, and you replaced Dustin.
Yes, ma'am.
And Dustin, he was there for a long time.
Oh, he was there for years and years, and we really miss him, but he does come back and volunteer.
Good. Maybe hopefully he'll come in and we get to interview with him also.
Yes.
But you got some big shoes to fill.
I do.
Okay.
I really do. But you know what I learned from the best? I learned from Dustin and from Tim, so
wow.
Moving forward, I feel like we're ready for this.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so I want you to tell me about this little baby you've got in your hand.
This baby is called Mama Mia.
Mama Mia.
She's called Mama Mia because she came in with a whole big litter of babies, Mama. Now, we had her babies, everything was great, and then we got her spay. So no more babies for Mama Mia.
Oh,
now I think we'll just have to call her Mia. And she is the sweetest girl ever.
So how old do you think she is?
She's probably about a year, little over.
And she had that big of a litter.
And she already had that big of a litter. And that's why I want to advocate for spay and neuters. If there's anything I could tell the pet owners, it would be spay and neuter. With the overpopulation and overcrowding at the shelters, it's so important.
You know, and I don't think that people realize that when you don't, let's say you don't spay your pets, and you wait too long to do it. Well, you can only spay and neuter up to what, 7 years of age?
Right.
And then they're really prone to cancer.
And not only that, but cats over the course of a female cat's life can have 2 litters a year. And when you think about that in the grand scheme of how long they can actually produce litters, you're looking at upwards of 700 cats in their lifetime.
And that's not right.
No.
Okay, it kind of really sort of takes their fun away.
Yes.
And then here's another thing about male dogs that I found out, okay? That let's say that a male dog is obviously, he can pick up the scent of a female in heat.
Yes.
And they will travel 3 to 4 miles.
Yes, miles away.
Okay, and I've said this before, this totally explains the men in my family.
Yes.
Okay? Because they will travel 3 to 4 miles or maybe longer. So, yeah.
I think it explains men in general.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? So, I just, it didn't dawn on me
how far. And that's honestly, when we get the males into our shelter, it's mainly because they're not neutered and they've gotten out to go look for females.
Yeah, but here's the deal. The bottom line is that they actually they're prone to cancer.
Yes, by not fixing, yes.
By not fixing them, they're prone to all kinds of stuff. So maybe Paw Pals TV can do a little road trip and come out to, Bell County.
Yes.
And spend some time with you guys, and maybe we can work on a project together.
A program
for spaying, for neutering, for microchipping.
Exactly.
It makes your job so much easier if you could go out and you can scan a pet and get it home before it even entered the shelter.
Absolutely.
And that whole atmosphere.
And that's what we're trying to do this coming year, is we're working on a low-cost spay and neuter. So if we can we're trying to get a mobile van.
Oh, wow.
Low-cost spay and neuter with a mobile van, as long as they can recover at our suites inside the shelter, just to give everyone a little bit more options on where they can take their pets.
Good.
And we're working on a foster program.
That's awesome. That way it gets the pets out of the shelter into some home surroundings, which makes them easier to get adopted.
And then you actually get to know the animal. In a shelter environment, when they're behind the
stressed.
cages, they're very stressed. It takes them a while to get back into their normal atmosphere, but in a foster home, they'll be easier to adopt out.
I love that. You know, I always say that this is a community problem with a community solution.
It is.
Okay. I have always seen that if somebody really wants to change things and they want to stop even pets from even being euthanized because of space, it's up to the community to do it.
It's every person with every pet. You know, at bare minimum, make sure you're getting your pets vaccinated, make sure you're getting them spay or neutered, and then be the best pet owner you can be.
Well, let me talk about vaccinations real quick. Is there a program for some low-cost vax?
Yes, and we're going to have that back out for us.
Good.
So what I'm trying to do now is, before we do the contracts, already have the rabies vaccine and the spay and neuter before we ever adopt out.
I love it.
That's what needs to happen.
I love it. Okay. Let me know how I can help.
Yes, ma'am.
And let me know if something's coming up or if we need to sit down and do a marketing meeting to see how we can help you guys as well.
Absolutely.
Okay? Everything we do it for free for our shelters.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Cristina, thank you so much for interviewing with me.
Absolutely.
Okay, look.
And Mama Mia says it's time to go.
See,
So.
Mamma Mia, it's like, I
Oh,
want hers
mommies.
here, there you go. Now, remember, spay, neuter, microchip, be kind to your animals.
And visit our shelter.
Yes, okay.
Bell County Animal Shelter.
And support their efforts to save. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll see you guys next time.